Okay, now we're going to show you the outside of 860 Wilcox. So from the front entryway here, we're looking out towards the western lawn. Now this is the section over here where the septic system is. I know it's super windy today, but it's also really beautiful blue sky day. So bear with me. All right, there is the Solar City receiver here for the solar panels that are on the other side of the roof. So this is going down into that primary panel. The solar's on the other side. You'll see that as we are wrapping up this outside tour. There's a winter mountain view. So we could not see these mountains at all when the leaves were on the trees, but now you can. You're welcome. I love these sitting rocks and the white birch trees. Like I said, we're at the very end of this dead end road. So there's a neighbor over here and there's another neighbor right through there. But even with all the leaves down, it's still very, very private. All right, so there's the end of the road. We've parked our cars up there, you know, at that cul-de-sac. There is a stone wall. You'll see a little bit more of that as I end this tour. So we're going to head down to the backyard. Now it's very flat over here on the side yard, but as we are spinning around the primary bedroom, that's the bump out there. Now we get into some level changes because remember, this is a one-story home and we're dropping from the first floor here down to a lower level walkout. So there is a slope in the backyard. So there's the chimney with the two flues, one for the living room fireplace, which is wood, and then the smaller one over here, which is for the library fireplace, which is propane. There's the Kohler generator. There's kind of just a cool built-in fire pit area here. They've always had Adirondack chairs all the way around. Just a fun gathering place. We are at the very end of this road, which is super quiet, very pristine in terms of the wildlife around here. We are at the edge of 1,000+ acres of woods. So there's all kinds of trails. Down in the gully at this low section here, you might have seen it in the aerial photographs or on the map. There's a seasonal stream that runs down through there. That is quite the drop off down through there, so you won't see me going down there and back. But here is the screened porch. So as I said, that's the Kohler generator. This is the air conditioner compressor. There's some built-in platforms here, so if you want to stack ladders or you've got kayaks, great place to hide those things without eating up the garage space. And then you've got access here to get to the outdoor deck. So this deck is immediately off of the kitchen / breakfast nook. So this is not a very large deck here. I think if there was someone who really wanted to have more outdoor entertaining space, this is an opportunity to expand this deck and make it connect down over here to the garage side door. There's a compost and a small garden space. Do also want to point out that this is all PVC, so there's no painting required for the railing system, just some power washing. There's mostly clapboards, wooden clapboards around this house. They used a Benjamin Moore product to stain or seal that. Here's the garden with some split rail fencing and some chicken wire. And then there's this stacked stone wall. It's a dry stone. There's no mortar in between, but it just adds so much texture And then in the springtime, when all of the flowers come blooming up, it's really so lovely. Now at the very end, you can see the solar panels there on the east and south side of the garage roof. And there's a little bit of board and batten for some detail above the garage. And that's the full outside tour. We've done a whole 180 loop around the house, or I should say a 360. The roof's in great condition. That was replaced not that long ago. This house is in turnkey condition in a very peaceful setting, just on the outskirts of Arlington. About a 20-minute drive to Manchester, about a 20-minute drive to Bennington. This is going to make somebody a very happy home.